When you hear the word Hawaii, you probably immediately think of Waikiki Beach, surfing on the North Shore, Hawaiian volcanoes, and luau's. But how much do you really know about the Hawaiian Islands? Hawaii has such an incredible history that most tourists don't know about, even when they spend a week or two exploring the islands. And there are so many interesting facts about Hawaii that might blow your minds. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. Hawaii is made up of 132 different islands. While there are 132 different Hawaiian islands and 124 islets, shoals, and reefs, the 8 main Hawaiian islands are Oahu, Maui, Kawai, Big Island Aka, Hawaii Island, Molokai, Lanai, Niihau, and Kaho'ola'a. Molokai wins 3 records for natural wonders. Molokai is home to the world's highest sea cliffs, Hawaii's longest waterfall, and the largest white sand beach in Hawaii. These are just a few reasons to add Molokai to your travel bucket list. Hawaii is the second widest state in the U.S. Most people don't realize that the way the Hawaiian Islands are situated makes them the second widest state in the United States. That's one of the best Hawaii fun facts. It's 1,523 miles between Niihau and the Big Island. The widest state is Alaska, which spans 2,700 miles. The Hawaii state flag looks confusingly British. That's because the Union Jack, the flag of Great Britain, and the stripes from the United States flag are both incorporated into the design of this flag, which was commissioned in the 1800s by Hawaii's King Kamehameha I. Surfing was invented in Hawaii hundreds of years ago, in fact. And there is a great deal of evidence that the modern sport of stand-up paddle boarding SUP, which is immensely popular worldwide, also originated here, started by the Beach Boys at Waikiki decades ago, revived more recently by big wave surfers on Maui, then introduced to the rest of the world. It's a tradition in Hawaii to share nature's bounty. When someone has a backyard tree that produces too much fruit, they take a box to work, drop some off for neighbors, or give it away to others who will enjoy it. No waste. You will often see huge clusters of ripening bananas hanging in a Maui hotel lobby, a store, or other public place. Or boxes of freshly picked mangoes, avocados, starfruit, or whatever else happens to be in season. If it is obviously placed there for people to enjoy, help yourself. But the rule is, take just enough for you, not a bag full. Hawaii has a forbidden island. Its name is Niihau, one of Hawaii's 8 main islands. It's privately owned and has only 170 residents. It's as unspoiled as an island with inhabitants all 170 of them can get. And talk about living off the grid. Electricity is produced by the sun or generators, and there's no running water, shops, restaurants, or paved roads. Hawaii is run by tourists. While Hawaii has many profitable industries, tourism is the ringleader of them all. More than 9 million visitors flock to the Hawaiian Islands every year, and tourism makes up over 20% of the state's economy. It's what keeps the other industries going. Since the resident population is 1.4 million, it's no lie to say that the state is run by tourists. Aloha doesn't mean hello and goodbye. Well, it can mean hello and goodbye, but the true meaning of aloha is so much more than that. You'll find many definitions of aloha, including love, peace, compassion, and a way of life. In many ways, aloha is not so much a word as it is a feeling. In fact, many Hawaiians believe that the word aloha should not be used lightly. It's a greeting and expression that must come from the heart. This sentiment runs deep in the state of aloha. There isn't a billboard to be seen in all of Hawaii. If you're visiting Hawaii for the first time, you may be surprised not to see any billboards. That's because Hawaii banned billboards back in the 1920s. It was the first state to do so, followed by Vermont, Maine, and Alaska. This is one of those Hawaii facts you'll particularly appreciate when you're there, as there aren't any billboards to mess with the breathtaking natural beauty. The island of Oahu is home to a royal palace. The Iolani Palace is located in Honolulu on Oahu, and it's the only royal palace in the United States. Honolulu has a hotel with a pool made from 1.25 million glass tiles. One of the most glorious features of this little slice of heaven is its pool, displaying a gorgeous mosaic made of 1.25 million glass tiles. It's a sight to behold. 4 Hollywood hits were filmed at Kauai's Allerton Garden. There are several fun Kauai facts associated with the Allerton Garden, including serving as the filming location for Jurassic Park, Pirates of the Caribbean, South Pacific, and Donovan's Reef. Hawaii was the first U.S. state to ban plastic bags. Hawaii banned the use of plastic bags in July 2015. Some of the other islands had banned them even earlier, but they were the first state to do this. No building on Kauai can be taller than a palm tree. By law, no building can be taller than a palm tree, which is about 4 stories tall. But because of this law, Kauai has remained a true paradise that isn't overrun by skyscrapers. In addition, Kauai doesn't have a freeway and the maximum speed limit is just 50 miles per hour. This brings us to the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe the channel to join our journey.